Oh, wow. Okay. That decided not to work, apparently. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta fix something. There we go. All right. How you doing? Good to see everybody. It's your boy, the Infinite Dragon. Today we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently. I'm gonna do an art stream. As I've mentioned before, um, I'm going to be playing Yakuza 3 at some point in the near future, relatively soon. I think at the latest next month. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the thumbnail for the first episode of that episode. So let me go ahead and call Abby up real quick.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit louder so I actually have music in the background. Talk again.
Words, things. I am talking.
There you go. You're significantly louder now. All right. As I mentioned, we're gonna be doing an art stream today. So I was talking to one of my friends and started talking about digital art and yada yada yada. Then I got the urge to draw, which rarely happens as an artist.
You gotta take that shit when you get it.
Yeah. So as I was mentioning to the people, I'm eventually gonna play Yakuza 3 on the channel at the latest, like next month. And I decided that I want to start doing custom thumbnails for the first episode for at least the stuff that's exclusive on YouTube, right? So, as such, I decided to draw the thumbnails for Ashura's Wrath and What's Up, Adam? And the thumbnails for Yakuza 3 that I'm going to use. Ashura's Wrath is coming out first, but I have to wait 2 days for the ink to dry on that before I start doing digital art on that. So,
as it goes.
Yeah, so instead I'm going to use the Yakuza one that's going to happen in a second. So, hold on 1 second.
So basically, you're making thumbnails for your videos today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for telling everybody it's live.
Hey, I'm nothing if not a great co-pilot.
So do you have the stream up on your end?
Yeah, I have it pulled up in the Twitch. Wow. Yes.
Wow. All right. So, let me go ahead and pull up. Actually, I think it's actually already open. All right. So, this is a slightly edited version of the drawing that I did for my piece, which is a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Adam points to you if you know what scene this is. But
it's the scene with the guy who does the thing.
Specific. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I've already put it in Illustrator and did an image trace on it. From part 3. If you can't pull it out specifically, it's from part 3. Anyway, I already did an image trace on it, which basically takes everything into a vector. A vector is basically a form of it's a form. I know, like, I can explain what you do with it. Basically, you can make it bigger and smaller, and it doesn't change the quality of the image. But
a vector image is like scaled to itself. So, like you said, when you make it bigger or smaller, it doesn't get all pixely like a raster image does.
Right.
A raster image is just like an
image. JPEG. So when you make a JPEG and you make it really, really small and then really, really big, you lose. I'm so used to being on camera. I don't have a camera on right now. I did.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was Zeppeli because of the diamonds. Nah. It's when Dio breaks the screen in part 3 in the opening. So when you take a JPEG, actually I'll do it with this because this is a JPEG. When you take a JPEG, you probably won't do it in Photoshop, but let's see, it's locked. When you take a JPEG. And then you scale it down and then scale it back up. It gets all pixely, as you can see right here. It's not gonna stay that way because it's Photoshop and it has the original files.
It's still gross.
Yeah, it's still gross looking. as opposed to a vector image, which if I scale it down and then scale it back up, it looks exactly the same. So I converted it into a vector image, so it's easier to work with if I need to change something. As you can see, some of the stuff in terms of the actual JPEG image when I change it into a vector look completely different, and that's just how Illustrator and vector images and stuff does. So we're just gonna deal with it. It's like all these little like schmutz lines over here. I could go in and fix those, but you have to. I missed a spot right here actually.
Yeah, I was like, why are there like random white spots?
Yeah, it's because when I took it into Illustrator, I had to. Can I edit this? Can I edit you? When you take it in, and because I'm looking at a white image on a white background, I couldn't tell what was where. So
just make the background a different color while you do it.
I thought I could get it when I was in Illustrator, and I already closed everything. So you know, go me for being smart. Edit contents. Okay, now it's gonna open it in Illustrator. Give it a second.
I just had some leftovers from New Year's Eve.
What'd you have?
Oh my god. My mom, I think they're actually called like Swedish meatballs. I don't actually know, but my mom makes meatballs every Christmas and New Year's, and they're so fucking good. Like, I could eat like a bucket of those, and it would still be good.
Yeah, I think we just ran out of our New Year's food.
Yeah, there were like 6 left, and I was like, I'll just eat those.
I'm gonna go over everything, make sure I got everything. Okay, I think I did here. Got everything here. Being an artist is hard.
Illustrator is more for designing stuff like posters and stuff that's going to be on like a lot of different sizes of things, and Photoshop is for manipulating pictures that you already have.
Which is absolutely correct. So I absolutely did not need to put it into Illustrator like at all, but I did it because I think it would look. I didn't want to redraw everything with my fucking Wacom tablet, because I haven't figured out a good way to record and not have everything be all shitty.
Hey, you should put some art tags on your stream title.
Yeah, let's see. Art. Vector art. Yeah, that works. Art.
There's a lot of similarities between Photoshop and Illustrator. It's really like a technicality which one you want to use. I mean, there are things that one is better for that the other isn't, but you can do a lot of the same things with them.
If you really want to get like on a technical level, Illustrator on a really basic level, like a surface level, Illustrator is digital art. Photoshop is painting and photo editing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if I were to do graphic design, I'd use Illustrator rather than Photoshop.
If you've ever seen those like not Cyberpunk the game, but like the Cyberpunk aesthetic like backgrounds and desktop wallpapers and stuff,
yeah, like
they were probably all made in Illustrator.
Yeah, like the vaporwave stuff.
Yeah,
I've never used
that's what I was thinking
I've
of.
Photoshop. Yeah, Photoshop more like for painting and stuff.
I feel like Photoshop is a lot more beginner friendly too.
Absolutely, I can tell you that I had to relearn Illustrator for my art classes because I learned it in high school, but I never used it. I had to relearn for all my art classes, and then after I stopped using it, I immediately forgot everything about Illustrator.
I actually like Illustrator more just because I think it's cooler. I don't know. That's a dumb reason, but I like it better.
It's definitely... That's not what I wanted. That's not even the right tool. Yeah, okay. So I could go in and clean all these lines up. Nope, that's not what I want. Right, I could go in and clean these lines up, make them all nice and not shitty, but again, this is gonna be a thumbnail, right? So it's gonna be small to begin with. No one's gonna pay attention to the fact that his snakeskin suit is gonna be perfect, especially because a snakeskin suit is not perfect.
Not to mention, if you do fix all of them, then it'll look like too perfect.
Yeah. So, I think I got all the shitty areas. So I'm going to
Well, I
do
mean,
this.
yeah, they are pretty similar, Adam, and like honestly, most of Adobe's programs, when you open them, they do look pretty similar because they're all made by the same people.
Yeah. Can I just say that what is happening?
I don't know. What'd you do?
Okay, I did miss a spot.
And then it's in the front of his jacket too.
Yeah. I think I grabbed it.
Is it not letting? I was like, is it not letting you grab it? Or
No, I'm just double checking to make sure I grab it. Now I think I actually have everything. Hopefully, famous last words.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Nope. Missed 2 spots
Oh.
right here.
Hey, hang on. You missed one in the zipper of his pants too, or by his pocket or whatever.
Did I? Okay.
Struggle.
No. There we go. Here. All right. Again, Charles. All right. Anywhere? See anything?
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either. Adam, you see anything? Why don't you just get rid of the white in Photoshop instead of switching back and forth? Because you can't. As a matter of fact, I could try to do it in Photoshop. It'll just open it in Illustrator again.
Oh wait, no, there is a white spot.
Where?
You see where his hand is holding the knife?
Yeah.
It's like under his.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Yep.
That should be the last one though.
Well, if there are any others, you can just magic wand them out.
Whoa! Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Adam said to check the guy's beard on the left.
Yeah, those are white spots, but like not actual white spots. That's lack of Photoshop trying to get in. But now that you mention that, I do see one right here.
All those too.
Again, this being an artist is hard.
There you go. I think that's everything.
We've said that like so many times now.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, so we were only supposed to get 1 to 2 inches of snow last night, right?
Yeah, how much you get?
8.
That's a lot. I did
I
not miss
know.
Illinois. Christmas was alright. I kind of did the same thing I normally do, so it was the same, really. And New Year's was alright as well. I had a New Year's stream, but you missed that. Yeah, you probably hanging out. Yeah, probably hanging out with your family.
I don't think anybody cares besides Antar, but my holidays were good.
Adam, I'm kidding. You're fine, man. You're as I was trying to say. I didn't want to cut off Abby, but you're probably hanging out with your family. It's cool. It's all good. It's not like you won't be here for the rest of the year, right? So it's all good.
For the rest of forever.
Forever. You're stuck with us. You're down here with us, Alice. Okay, I think we're good here. I don't see anything. So I can actually get rid of this layer. I don't need that anymore.
Kind of sad. The like flavored water that I usually drink, they're out of it in like every store around us right now. So my options are regular water or iced tea, and we're out of iced tea right now too. So regular water city, which is boring, and I'm sad.
Well, we got like a quarter inch last night. Did we? Because I haven't been outside.
It's probably the same system that I was getting snow from. It was big.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making the background dark, so when I start coloring this picture in, I don't miss any spots like I did earlier.
Yeah. I went outside while it was snowing and took videos. I think it's cool when it snows.
It looks cool, but I absolutely hate snow, so.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, like, it's cool for, like, the first 2 days, and then it just gets gross and slushy, and I hate it. Yeah. But, like, right now it still looks nice outside. Like, there haven't been a bunch of cars driving on it or anything.
I only go outside to take out the trash. Same, Adam.
You go outside, Antar?
I do have to take out the trash.
Imagine going outside. I actually don't remember the last time I was outside.
Last time I went outside was New Year's, actually, because I had to get groceries.
I mean, like, I do go out and do things.
Do you? Is that what you go out and do things? Is that what we're calling it now?
I'm confused.
I'm giving you shit. It's not. There's nothing.
Okay. So I mean, what I was saying was I don't just only go outside to take the trash out. I do other things.
What they should do, Adam, is that they should give you like salt. So when you go to school, you can just throw salt on the ground so the ground isn't icy.
You would fucking think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would think.
I like snow. I hate ice. Ice.
Didn't you break your ankle because of ice?
No, it was the middle of summer when I broke my ankle.
Good job. Slipping on stuff. Slipping on ice that isn't there.
That was because of rain, not ice. It was rain and it was oil from cars because it was in a parking lot, so the asphalt was slick and yeah, it was bad time. Anyway, needless to say, breaking my ankle has made me paranoid about ice too. So.
But the only time there's this one time I slipped. It was like it was on ice, but it was also on oil, and I'm surprised it didn't bust my shit.
Yeah.
I lost my phone on the way home one year after slipping in the ice twice. I spent the rest of the day tracing my steps trying to find it. Did you ever find it?
I'm just so paranoid now about ice. Like, if I can not walk on it, I refuse to.
Yeah, my friend went with me and he was calling it. Yeah, that's good. I don't ever you wouldn't find a phone in a situation like that because my phone is always on vibrate. Is that good? Let's see here.
Probably gonna want it lighter than that, but
yeah, I mean, I'm just testing. Yeah, that's gross. That's no.
Yeah.
Phone was on vibrate, but we barely heard it. It was a Christmas miracle. Well, Merry Christmas. Merry belated Christmas, I guess. That's also kind of gross. Like that.
Well, yeah, you need it lighter. Like, way lighter.
His skin's
not more
like
yellow. Not more yellow, I mean literally just drag it to the left.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm trying to get his skin more accurate, like his actual picture, because it's kind of orangey. Yeah, that looks like it'll be better. That's a better skin tone. That's not what I'm looking for, though.
Why don't you put a picture of him in Photoshop?
And copy the picture? Because I like doing things the hard way, Abby.
That's not what I was gonna say. I meant just put it in there so you can tell if your color matching is close or not.
Because I like doing things the hard way.
Okay.
You've never actually had an art class with me, have you? You only had 3D with me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I never had graphic design with you though, because I only had to take one, and I had it with Alora and Lily, because she had to take it too, and Lydia, who also had to take it too. Yeah, and there were a few other people who were graphic design, but I don't remember. Oh, and Aaliyah.
Yeah, so you don't actually know how I work. I like making things as hard as possible for myself.
No, but you used to do your homework all the time at my place, so I kind of do know how you work.
And the reason why I do it that way is because if I do it as hard as possible, there's less likelihood of me fucking it up. If that makes sense.
I want you to realize how little sense that makes.
I say as hard as possible, but I'm talking about doing things the long way. So I'm doing this the long hard way, but if I do it the long hard way, if I mess something up, it's easier for me to go back to it.
I disagree, but you do you.
What tool is that? The tool that I'm currently using is called the polygonal lasso tool. Basically, it allows you to select a certain area based on straight lines.
You get to make your own shape to select, but it's not like the regular lasso. I mean, it is like the regular lasso tool, except you can't draw the lines. You're just like you're making angles for the lines.
So if you're having a problem finding a tool, specifically like the lasso tool, right? You could just hold down the button over an icon that has this little triangle right here. If you hold down the button over there, you'll have other options. Now let me see here. Maybe you should check your window or something. I don't know. Your skin is kind of pale, so let's go here. That's not the right thing.
That's what I was saying. You need to make him paler.
Well, this is Majima, a completely different character.
Well, the other guy is like my skin tone.
No, he is not. Kiryu is orange as hell.
No, I'm saying the color you have for him right now.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Never mind. Never mind. Just do your thing.
Also, you can just right click. I mean, I guess you're right. Fuck you. You could just right click, but we had the I don't like that skin tone, actually. Hey, guess what? I don't actually have water, so I can't actually do that right now. I don't have water. I don't. Actually, we're just gonna keep it right there. That's fine. Do y'all want me to take a whole entire 2 minutes? It's probably gonna be longer than 2 minutes just to get some water.
I just want you to know I have 27,000 channel points. I could do this for hours.
Do it for hours. It's not gonna make me drink anymore just because you spent your channel points.
I don't know why you have them if you're not gonna redeem. If you're not gonna do the thing it says when people redeem them.
I'm not gonna. If you spam them like that, I'm not gonna do it. Because I have told you I have to actually. You know what? Here. This is not gonna be good lighting, but actually, now it is. So I have. I think these are gallon. These are half gallon. So these are 2 half-gallon jugs of water. So it's gonna take like a few minutes to put these in, to put water in those.
Whack.
So I could go downstairs and grab some water, but that'll take me a minute.
Your fave is problematic. Unfollow.
Let's see. I think I'm good on that, so we can go ahead and lock that layer.
One of the other streamers that I watch, I was chatting in their stream the other day, and they have a regular on their stream who has a really similar username to mine, and they always call her Abba, and like every time I'm in there, they're like, they think she has a second account, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
I promise. I promise.
I'm just like this. I'm not the same person. We are 2 different people, and I'm just so tired of explaining it every time that I like don't use her.
What you should do is you should just troll the whole chat.
I did one time, and then I was like, okay, this is boring.
So Adam, what have you been using Photoshop for, man? I mean, besides edit pictures. Was it like a class thing that you were using it for, or?
I don't know if you saw any of the videos that I sent you yesterday, but one of them was the girl I was watching was designing posters for for different music artists. It was cool. I
saw you sent it to me. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, I mean, I figured.
My man said memes and stuff. I'm not taking any classes that involve graphics. Well, I mean, if it's not you. I'm artistically challenged.
I feel like graphic design is different than Like, you don't really need to be
Excuse me. Yeah, you don't. I know a lot of people who started the classes who had zero art skills at all, and like art skills and like traditional art, you know.
Yeah, like, I mean, you have to be good at like design and stuff like that, but you don't have to be able to like draw a person to do graphic design.
I'm actually gonna use this mustard yellow right now. Yeah, that's gross. I don't like it, but for right now, for a basis, do that. I'm graphically and artistically challenged. Well, it sucks to be you, Adam. Luckily for memes, you don't need to be either of us. You just
I'm
need to be funny.
graphically challenged. I'm okay with art. I'm graphically challenged.
Let's see. I like that better. And here's what we're gonna go ahead and do as well.
Yeah, I think most people go back to school tomorrow. That sucks. I don't miss that. I mean, like, see, I say that, but as soon as I find a job, I'll be in the same boat again. So, like,
yeah, you'll be going back to school.
I don't mind teaching stuff, but I hated like regular high school.
On the other hand, while you do have to go quote unquote back to school, you do get all of summer off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like that. One of the things that I'm really happy about that I didn't realize I would get when
I'm fucking stupid. I was like, why isn't this working? It's because I don't have a different color.
I kind of forgot that I will still get like really long breaks and stuff, which most people don't when they get a job, so that's kind of cool. Who pinged me? Discord?
I thought that was me for a second.
Well, you probably got pinged too, because it was in Sean's server.
Oh, no, I turned every notification on that off. No disrespect to the kitchen crew, but I don't want to talk every 3 seconds.
I think it's cool what they do.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely cool, and it helped me get to where I am right now. I just don't want to talk every 3 seconds.
I'm just in so many Discord servers that I can't. It's too many.
Yeah, okay. We're not going to do that, actually. It was a cool idea. I don't think I'm going to execute it very well, so we're going to go now. Yeah, delete that later. Cool. On to the next.
Why are you going to Israel, Adam? Is it for, like, family, or just a random trip, or is it, like, a class trip thing?
Camp trip.
A camp trip. Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't wait to actually play this game because as of like I think it's gonna be next week. I'll finish uploading all the parts to Yakuza 2 onto YouTube, and so they'll come out sequentially. And as I was editing that, I forgot about how much happens in that portion of the game. So while I was doing it, while I was editing, I was like, "Who the fuck? What's this hell's name again?" And she was kind of a love interest for the main character, so that explains that I haven't played the game in quite a while.
Right.
Yeah,
I
normally
need to clean my room.
Do it if you're bad.
I don't wanna.
Under normal circumstances, I would not be using a vector traced image to be putting these black colors. But like I said, I don't want to take 4 hours to redraw everything I just drew. Use a color that's not quite black, but black. Ooh, that's too dark.
Yeah, we're all about taking shortcuts here, Adam. If it's faster, it works.
That's too late.
Even though he just said he does things the long way.
Yeah. Yeah. Find shortcuts when you can, but also try not to hurt yourself in the process.
But also make things take as long as possible.
Yeah, that should be fun. That's dark, but it's not dark enough. What's that? So that'll be named Snake, and that'll be named.
No, he's gonna change the eye colors.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna
It's
change
just
Majima's. Majima's is gonna stay the A's.
it's just faster to dump the color behind everything at first and then fix it later.
Yeah, I still gotta add like highlights and shadows and shit. I'm just putting in flats right now. See if I like everything the way it looks colored.
Are you gonna do all the rendering in Photoshop, or are you gonna?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna
I thought you were gonna do it all in Illustrator. I was like, I mean,
no,
not that you can't.
Illustrator would probably be easier, considering that I image traced everything. But no, I'm not gonna. Plus, I'm also not in Illustrator right now, so.
Oh yeah, you're not wild.
I'm actually gonna take the background color that I have right now and just take that and make it slightly lighter, because that's kind of what Kiryu wears. It's kind of how Kiryu do. Should be good. Like that. Ugh.
Okay, I'm bad at multitasking, so I'm gonna clean my room tomorrow.
Okay. It's not like we're doing anything major though.
Yeah, I know, but it's if I start cleaning my room, it'll turn into a whole thing. It's very messy.
Okay. Is it like actually messy, or is it like your version of messy?
The way I was gonna describe it, I feel like you'd get offended by, so I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
It's I think even you would be like, okay, yeah, this is kind of messy. Maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. I think it is.
Well, I lived in.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
I will be.
This right is not wrong, but I don't like it. So we're gonna find.
I don't. Is it? It doesn't look wrong.
That's what I said. It's not wrong, but I don't like it, so we're gonna change it to a different red.
Oh, I think it looks good though.
Yeah, that looks. The paler kind of red looks better.
I'll be right back. I need to go throw some stuff in the kitchen.
Okay. What else? Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and do his necklace now. Majima has a lot of like yellow. Nope, darker. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's kind of really samey to his jacket, so let's make it lighter. That's even closer. Let's see. Maybe I can get a different color out here. Oh, hello again, Adam. Maybe more yellow. Yeah, that looks better in contrast to everything that was happening. So, yeah, that'd be good. Necklace. Okay. I'm actually gonna hide that layer so I can color the Nife. This is for a thumbnail, right? Yeah, it is. It's for the whenever I do Yakuza 3. This is gonna be that thumbnail. Even though I conferred with Logan and he said that technically Majima's not really in Yakuza 3. I mean he shows up, but he's not like an important character like he was in 0 or 1 or 2. Can I thank you. For another one, you should do the main antagonist doing the DL pose. I will do that when the main antagonist matters. For this case, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to do it because I felt like flexing a little bit, you know. Put a clipping mask on this. And then make it white, but not quite that. And then I would play some other music, but I don't want to get DMCA copyrighted. So I don't think I don't think you have enough layers. If you don't have thousands of layers in Photoshop, you're not doing something correct. And I will stretch it out.
Layers, it means you can fix it later if something's wrong with it.
Say it again now because Discord cut you out.
If you separate out all your shit in Photoshop like that, it means you'll be able to fix it later if you need to.
As I said, if you don't have this many layers in Photoshop, you're doing something wrong. Okay, and then there'll be...
I mean, it's not as big of a deal for, like, your own stuff, but if you're doing, like, commission stuff or stuff for clients or whatever, then you want a lot of different layers because inevitably they'll be like, oh, I need you to change his eyes.
Yeah.
One layer or none at all. Adam, you scare me. See, if I'm drawing, I don't care, because then it's like, whatever. But
I've had it on several occasions.
Stuff, no.
I've had it on several occasions where I've done one layer, and I can't because when you do Photoshop, Photoshop only lets you have a certain amount of undos. So yeah. I can't undo as far as I need to go back, and yeah, that didn't work out for me, did it?
Remember when your laptop started to not work at school? That was a good time.
Oh, and I had to use yours for everything? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was fun for me too.
I think one of the first, like, big things that I'm gonna buy after I save up some money and get a job is I'm gonna get a newer laptop, because while mine doesn't have any, like, huge problems, there are things that it's starting to do that I'm like,
The trick with whites is that tricks with whites and blacks that you never want to be stuck both with either of those colors.
You never want to what?
You don't want to be like completely like 0000 white or FFFF black.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when I was student teaching and we had to be in Google Meets every day, on the days that I had to teach, I had to take a recording of myself teaching and send it to my supervisor at school so she could, like, be like, oh yeah, you're doing it, good job. And, like, even just being in the meets would kick the fan on my laptop, but, like, being in the meets and recording what I was doing and showing the kids whatever I was trying to teach that day, oh man. It sounded like a fucking jet engine.
You're really paranoid about your fan coming on when it's supposed to do that.
No, I know, but it didn't used to, was my point. That's a new thing. Like, yes, the fan has come on before. That's not what I'm worried about. I mean, like, things that didn't used to kick on the fan are doing it now, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen.
Adam's like, well, after merging all the layers, what I do is I merge all the layers and I make it so my undo can't take me back. I used to do that as well, because I used to have multiple layers, and then
Pain.
merge everything down. And now it's just like, why do all that when I could just put all my basic stuff in groups?
Yep.
What color are Kiryu's eyes? Oops, that's not the right thing. There you go. Here's another one. They're kind of grayish, aren't they?
I think they're a super dark brown. No? I don't know.
I can't tell. None of these pictures get close enough to his fucking face.
Google it or text Logan. Oh wait. Go look at the figurine thing. It's bottom left.
Oh. That's got a gold. That's gold. That's a gold brown.
Yeah, it's brown, but like weird brown.
It's like a gold brown.
I think it's like a dark brown, but it's gold on the highlights. What I really do is save it as a PNG and then don't save it as a PSD. I mean, if you're never gonna ever change it or edit it, then
it doesn't matter. Yeah. Fuck off. I hate it when Photoshop just puts up pop-ups like, can you not, please? Let's do that. There we go. And then I'll make a clipping mask so I can do this. I'm gonna actually, you guys won't be able to see it because I took a screenshot of it on my phone, but I have my reference picture in terms of what the eyes look like on the original picture, so I can do this justice. So this is just gonna be, this is gonna look strange to anyone who doesn't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm making the iris muscle muscle lines.
The striations.
Yeah, or whatever you want to call them.
I think that's the technical word.
English. That was technically English.
Words. The little zigzags in your eye of like different colors. Oh.
Okay. Now we're gonna make this a different color. We're gonna make it that more goldy color.
Why didn't he just say that?
Because English is a stupid. It goes from this really boring flat picture to like this really cool one.
Why didn't you just do that with a brush?
Because I don't want to connect my thing to do it accurately with the brush, because pen pressure and all that.
So you're not doing any of this with a pen?
Correct.
Mm.
I need to do these, but I don't know what color that should be. I'm actually gonna wait on.
Damn, it actually works.
I mean, I did major in this, so I hope I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
My God, the other day I guess this was like a couple weeks ago now, but one of my uncles came over and was talking to my dad about something, and he started talking about how it was like the teacher's fault that all the kids were failing, and I was like, oh boy.
That's
like he was like, yeah, I don't get why they're not doing more and blah blah blah, and I was like, no, but okay.
It's really easy to blame the teacher, but unfortunately that's not how life works.
My dad just looked at him and he was like,
yeah. Yeah, good. Yep, it's all the teacher's fault. Yep, correct. Good job.
The fucked up part is one of his daughters and one of his daughter-in-laws are both teachers around here, so
Oh, so he's that dumb. Got it.
like, he's not actually that bad. He just yeah, I know. Some of them definitely have been doing it wrong, Adam. It gets under my skin when people are like, especially around here, most of the teachers are like really good. They're just in a shitty school district. So, I don't know. I just feel bad for them. I mean, I feel bad for the kids too. Like, I was a student still when this all started, so I understand.
Mm.
This whole thing is just shitty, and I wish it was over. I mean, I know everybody does, but you know. Yeah, you didn't really have to do that much in the spring, did you? Once we went online?
What are you referring to?
Like, you didn't have to do much for your classes?
Oh, my classes were online anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you didn't have to turn stuff in every day, right?
Oh, no. I mean, but like I said, all my classes were online anyway, so it didn't really change anything for me to begin with.
I mean, most of my online classes didn't really change. There were 2 classes that it really sucked, though, because they were studios, and, like, you can't go into a studio if you're online. And trying to do studio stuff in your house is just...
Yeah, I didn't have that, so I didn't have studio classes. Okay, the way the gradients work in Photoshop is the confusing shit on the planet.
What are you trying to do?
I know what I'm trying to do. It's just the way Photoshop works doesn't allow me to do what I'm trying to do all the time.
Are you trying to make it so that the gradient is like bigger?
Yes and no. I'm trying to get it to a better size, but I think this will actually work.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I want. That's what I want. Except now I gotta place it right. Nope. Nope. Better.
That part.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I'll lock that down. So that is.
Stuff due almost every day in the spring, and I almost failed because I didn't cope to online learning. Honestly, I feel that, like, one of my classes, I would literally just log on every day and go to sleep. I felt bad, but...
What classes did you stop doing the work for?
Well, yeah, I mean, there were some classes that I just... I mean, I still turned stuff in, but it wasn't as good. Adam says the blue's too dark. I kind of agree with him, but...
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm only doing this so I can get a basis for what I'm trying to actually do.
I don't think it's necessarily too dark. I think the problem is that it's just, like, it's, like, saturated as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the saturation. Yeah, I have yet to get into, like, the blending levels and everything. I'm just trying to get something else to look the way I want it to look before I move on to the actual
You're
background.
fine. Trust the process. Rah, rah, rah.
Sometimes the process is shitty. This is already looking a lot better than I thought it was gonna turn out when I first started this, so...
Hey, as long as you're happy with it, then screw everybody else.
Because I saw what Illustrator did to my line work that I took so much time making, and I was like, oh god, this but it looks better now. Well, rather, it's not that it looks better. It looks like it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. I should look at new job postings while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, you should do that. Get a job. She says as he doesn't have a job.
I'm waiting to see if I hear back from the one that's by Josie and
Bitch.
Logan before I like. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna hear back from them, it's gonna be probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday? It might be Tuesday because some districts don't actually start back until Tuesday. I'm not counting on there being new jobs, but I'm still gonna look.
Really?
Mm.
No, I want soft light. Maybe I'll turn the opacity down slightly.
What do you know? There's new job postings, but I don't think those are for me, so let's filter those out.
Okay.
Yeah, none of those are for me. Depressing. There's literally like the same 10 jobs. There's
Yeah.
several that's been filled.
There's the same. It's the same like 10 jobs, and the most annoying
Half
part.
of
Ooh, I
them,
gotta fix that.
half of them have been filled.
Half of them have
Half
been filled, and then I keep getting notifications for the same one job that I already applied for.
Oh my god. My problem is half of them have been filled. Part of them are part-time jobs, which like no, I need a full-time job. And then the rest of them I don't want for a variety of reasons. Like some of them are at Catholic schools, or
Ew.
not that there's anything wrong with being Catholic. I just
There's
don't
nothing
want
wrong with
to
being
go-
Catholic. There's a problem with the way the Catholic people teach.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, it's just irritating. Like, there's a job on here that's posted from 2018. Like, yeah, that job is still open, I'm sure. And like, some of these aren't even part-time. They're just long-term substitute, and I'm like, no.
What do you mean long-term substitutes? Like, I know what that means, but like, who would?
Yeah, like, no shit, they can't get people to fill those jobs. I really hope I hear back from the district by Josie and Logan, because that would be like nice, because it's close to them and like it's not that far from home. I mean, I want to be far from home, but I'm not expecting
Spider-Man Far From Home.
I'm not expecting to move far away with my first job, so that's fine.
How's the stream look, by the way?
It looks fine. It looks great, actually.
It's probably because I'm not taking up too much CPU. Don't a lot of substitutes work for the district?
Yeah, and they don't get paid as much, and they don't have as good benefits either.
Go at 'em.
I mean, teachers already don't get paid a lot, so...
Yeah, what made you
But
want to
you
be a
can't-
teacher, Abby?
I liked art, and I was like, what can I do to get me a job in art that I will always be able to find a job in?
That's fair.
My
Oop,
interview
oop, oh, bye.
response to that is that I've always liked learning, which is true, and I like learning new things, which is also true.
I hate interviews so much. Name 3 weaknesses about yourself. What do you mean 3? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like, do you?
Why?
I mean, I realize that I'm
Like-
not the typical person, but I don't sit around every day and I'm like,
She's like, what are ways that I can get better? What are 3 things that I hate about myself? Like, that's a stupid question.
well, I mean, I do have that thought occasionally, but you know,
No,
it's less what
bad
are 3
Abby.
things. And it's like, man, stop doing this. How are you going to teach art online? I mean, I already had to when I was student teaching.
You didn't answer his question.
I wasn't finished. I was student teaching basically from August through December, and we did a lot of different things. Most of the time we would like, it depended on what we were teaching. Our district bought licenses for Procreate, which is like a drawing app for iPads, and
yeah, that's kind of swaggy right there. Look at that.
And our whole district had like one-to-one iPads for the kids, So we would have them do a lot of projects on there, and we recorded a lot of like tutorial videos to be like, hey, this is how you do this thing. Especially if it was stuff on Procreate, because they had never used a drawing program before, which was wild to me.
What ages would
What
you be teaching?
My degree is K-12, so I can teach any grade technically, but I want to teach middle school, high school.
Want to tell people why you wanted to do that?
I mean, it's not that I don't like little kids. I feel like it turns into babysitting with younger kids.
I think
and-
little kids are hilarious.
No, yeah, like I love younger kids. They're fun and they're goofy and they're so nice. They're like, oh my god, Mrs. Whatever, like, did I tell you that we got a puppy today? And then 2 seconds later, they'll be like, my parents got a divorce.
They haven't
They're-
developed
okay,
empathy
okay.
yet. Yeah, they
Okay.
haven't, but that's what makes them hilarious.
Okay, middle schoolers are just high schoolers without a filter, and that's what makes them great.
I think elementary school students are just like, there's
They
no
just
filter
have
for
no
anything. Yeah. They don't have that moody filter that teenagers have, or they just don't have a filter.
They don't give a shit what anybody thinks. They're just like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's it. Well, they give a shit about their parents most of the time. but, like,
Sometimes. It depends on how they were raised. I'm adding way too much detail for something that no one's going to appreciate except Adam.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I assume that you were part of that equation, and since you're a constant, you have to be factored out.
Depressing. The snow that we got is super nice. It's like, it'd be great for making a snowman.
To be honest, I don't think I'm subbed to you on YouTube. Well, until, like, I don't know, Friday? There's not really a reason for you to be if you show up to my streams, but now there is, because there's going to be now YouTube exclusive content. So, now, if you want to sub to me on YouTube, go for it. I hate asking people to sub, because I feel like if you want to sub to me, you just will, but you have to do that, otherwise they won't do it.
His YouTube is linked in his thing on Twitch. Words. There's like one that says Twitch archives, and then there's like the regular YouTube, which is the other one. I mean, it's not. It's the same channel, I think, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, they're two separate YouTube channels.
Confusion, but understandable.
So there's one YouTube channel that's literally, oh, I missed the stream, but I wanted to see what happened during that stream. Here's the full fucking stream. And then there's another one that's like actual
the other
YouTube
stuff.
content. Yeah. And that's because there'll be like, I'm playing Persona right now, and I don't want to go in and edit each part of Persona because that's a lot of fucking work. So I'm not putting that on my main channel. So I'm not going to. But there you go. If you want to watch me play Persona, it's on YouTube.
Oh hey,
Oh, you were subbed to me on YouTube. Well, now you get to see stuff that I don't play on Twitch now.
I was gonna say something.
No, you weren't.
Oh yeah. So apparently, and I know this used to happen with Tumblr too, so it doesn't surprise me that they were having an issue with it. But apparently, TikTok was having an issue this week where people were. It wasn't people. It was bots. Were like porn bots.
There are porn bots on TikTok?
Apparently. I've never seen them, but, you know, whatever. But apparently they were, like, changing their profile pictures to pictures of child porn, which is, like, yikes. Yeah, so they had to, like, lock down everybody's profile pictures, and if you tried to, like, change it, it would just gray out back to the default avatar. But it went back to normal today, so I don't know, I'm assuming they fixed it, but I was like, yikes, that's...
What is with the internet and child? Stop that. That's not okay.
It's because people want things that they can't have.
That doesn't make it okay.
I know that. It's, you tell people no, and they say, but what if yes?
Also, the people who are, like, in fucking Tumblr, right? They're probably the same people. If Tumblr got shut down for that shit, what makes you think TikTok won't?
Yeah, like, people are stupid. Anyway, So that happened.
That's
Oh,
sick.
and I passed 200 followers this morning, so that was cool.
I thought you did that last night.
No.
Either way, congratulations, but still.
Yay. I know it's not like that big of a deal, but it is to me. I've never had 200 people follow me on anything that I wasn't like related to or friends with. I think I have 200 on Instagram, but again, like 90% of those are people that I know in real life or people I'm related to, so it doesn't count. There's like 3 people who know what my TikTok account is. And that's my mom, Liz, and Josie.
Tumblr shut down because people stopped using it after they banned porn. They banned porn because people kept doing child porn shit.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's the same reason. It's different, but it's the same reason. It's just Tumblr got more progressively worse.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's why they banned porn on Tumblr.
The irony of all of this is that everybody's joking about how TikTok right now is like the same culture of people as were on Tumblr when all of that was happening. And like, they're not wrong. It is.
Okay, yeah, that looks real good. Now I just gotta fix the background so it's not as saturated. Let's lock that down. There you go. I like how I was doing something the whole time and then immediately forgot how to do it.
I'm trying to remember when I first started using Tumblr, because I think I was in middle school. So that would have been like 10 years ago now. Damn, that's crazy. 10 years. TikTok is way bigger than Tumblr, so it's not all Tumblr people. Yeah, no, I know that. But a lot of the... I mean, it depends on, like, what side of it you're on, too. But, like, a lot of the content that I see and a lot of the stuff that I like and interact with, it's, like, the same culture of people as Tumblr was when I still used it.
Bitch.
Even the jokes are, like, the same shit. What are you trying to do?
That was me. It was me. It was Photoshop yelling at me because it didn't unlock the layer that I was trying to edit.
Oh. I hate it when I do that. I think the other reason that TikTok is bigger than Tumblr, I mean, it is bigger, but I think the other thing is, like, at least when I use Tumblr and even now, like, it's hard to know how many people are even there. Like, I always felt like I was shouting into the void on Tumblr.
I think I'm all over TikTok or something. Like, I don't think I'm on a specific side. Well, TikTok is more your generation's thing, you know?
We're part of Gen Z, Antar.
I'm talking about, like, they're part of the generation. You know what I mean?
Okay, the younger kids, yeah.
Yeah. Because our thing was Tumblr and, like, the tail end of Facebook.
Well, no, I use TikTok. You don't use it, but I do.
Well, yeah, but you're also...
I'm also what? What are you gonna say?
I don't know what I'm gonna say. Actually, that's why I stopped. I'm like, what word am I gonna use here? I was gonna say culture, but I don't think TikTok is culture.
I don't think it's as bad.
I think you're more open to new outlets of media. I've been using YouTube since I was
I still
in 4th grade.
YouTube. One thing I will say is that since I've started using TikTok more, it's harder for me to concentrate on long videos on YouTube and do nothing else. Like, I have to do something else to keep watching them. My attention span is so much worse.
Yeah. I like my long content. Because when I do shit that's like when we were doing last night, we're both just like, I'm bored. I don't have shit to do.
I ended up watching some YouTube videos then.
This is gonna be hard because the reference picture I'm using has dark areas, but it's not for the whole face because the whole face is covered by a hat. So I'm gonna have to like ad-lib this.
I mean, TikTok kind of is like Vine. It's just Vine was a lot shorter. I don't have any problems with TikTok. I think it's great. I mean,
it's not that I have a problem with TikTok. I have a problem with the content of TikTok.
Well, that's entirely based on what you interact with, though. So if you interact
Like what is it? Like what is it? Bean TikTok? There's something wrong with y'all.
what?
Bean TikTok, if I remember correctly, is just people doing stuff with beans, and the stuff that I saw was
Oh,
people
I thought
wearing
you
beans.
I thought you said Bing, and I was like, why the fuck would Bing be on TikTok? That doesn't even make sense.
No.
That started as a joke, but anyway.
That's still weird. I don't like that shit.
Okay.
I don't like. It's all like that. No, Abby, it's all like that. That's all.
Okay, you were like screaming into my ear. No, there's a lot of video game stuff on there too. There's a lot of people who do.
No, I know it's not. I know it's not all bad or whatever. It's just a lot of the
What
stuff.
is alt TikTok, dude? Listen. It's where I live. That's what it is.
I know it's not like all bad. It's just everything that I've seen. I'm just like, I'm good. I can deal with this. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
And so I haven't.
That is the beauty of social media.
And so I fucking haven't.
I find it ironic that we're both very stubborn people, but you hate like trying new apps, and I do. Like I do it a lot, and you don't like doing it.
I will say I will say the main thing for me specifically is that even if I do try a new app, I'll use it for 3 seconds and then put it down.
Well, no, it's funny to me because like okay, if we look at something like food, you'll try new food all day, and I like eat the same things.
This is
all
true.
The time.
This is true.
It's ironic.
Fact. Isn't it ironic?
Isn't it ironic? Oh hey, you know that I learned something interesting the other day. So, you know the Kelly Clarkson song "Breakaway"? It's the one.
Before you continue that, because it's gonna sound like it's an actual conversation. How in the fuck did Grace use the trackpad on her computer to do actual drawing stuff? Because I just did it with this mouse, and I was like, my hand hurts immediately.
Yeah, it's painful.
Continue.
You know the Kelly Clarkson song "Breakaway"? It's like the spread your wings, learn how to fly, blah blah blah.
That one?
No.
Okay, well then no.
I'm not singing it, so you're just gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, apparently she didn't even write it. Apparently Avril Lavigne wrote it when she was like 17.
That's not that surprising. I found out a lot of songs were written by fucking Neo.
A lot of songs are written by Ryan Tedder, who's the lead singer for Coldplay too, which is interesting.
Which is hilarious because everyone fucking hates Coldplay.
Yeah, no, like all of Maroon 5's like big songs were written by him.
Oh, I thought Adam Levine wrote their music.
He writes a lot of their music, I think, but a lot of their popular stuff was written by Ryan Tedder. Most popular artists don't write their own music.
No, it makes sense. When you're as busy as that, it's really hard to write your own music.
Adam Levine is the lead singer for Maroon 5. That was painful. He used to be one of the judges on one of those singing shows.
The Voice. I remember that one because I watched that one religiously when I was at Adam's age.
Adam Levine's kind of a douchebag, but you know, whatever.
I think everyone's a douchebag though.
Well, yeah. I mean, he hasn't done anything like particularly bad, but
that's not what I wanted.
He's kind of a dick.
When's the last time you just hit the wrong short for something and then mess everything up?
I do it often, and then I hit Control-Z. Wait, is he the guy with the man bun in the song where different women circle him? I don't know.
That sounds like something he would do. So
I have no idea what he even looks like anymore. The last time I saw him, he had bleached blonde hair.
Yeah, I don't know what Adam Levine currently looks like.
Let me see. I'm gonna guess it's not him because his hair has never been very long.
Yeah, he's mostly. I think at some point he went bald and everything.
Adam, just Google a picture of him.
Adam, Google yourself, but add Levine to it.
Oh wait, no, yeah, that is him. Yep, you're right. Oh, he did a song with Cardi B. That was
a long time ago. Also, the song slaps.
That's the song. That's the song Adam's talking about.
Girls Like You. Yeah, that song slaps. You say what you want
Okay,
about the music video of
hold on a
Cardi
minute.
B and Adam Levine. That song is good.
Millie Bobby Brown is in that video? That's wild.
That's funny.
Also, why? She's like 16.
Is she still 16?
She's not that old.
Well, I know they're all. I know like a lot of them are like all the Stranger Kids things are kids, but like I didn't realize they were still kids.
She was 13 when they started filming it, and they've only been filming it for a few years.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with people. I only keep up with the people that I like obsess over, and that's it.
I have no opinion on Cardi B because
Cardi B is funny. I don't necessarily like her music. She's a funny person.
Well, yeah, I mean, her music isn't my kind of thing, but I don't like know
Well,
anything about.
Abby, are you trying to say that you don't like wet ass pussy? I'm still waiting for the Kids Bop version of that. That's man, I'm waiting all night for these waffles and pancakes.
Kill me. Man, I hope they put out another season of Stranger Things this year, because that'd be cool. They said that well, I don't know. A lot of shows are going back to filming now, even though we're still like not supposed to.
Did you hear that? Did you see that video of or not here? It was audio, but of Tom Cruise cursing everybody out on the Mission Impossible set?
Yeah.
Because they were doing COVID compliance.
Yeah.
Doctor Who started filming season 13 recently. You have something to talk about with my cousin.
Oh,
How is
I miss Doctor Who. Like, I wish I still liked it as much as I used to.
Right. How is the what, I think it's the 13th Doctor? Whichever one is the female one.
They're so cool.
Like I know David Tennant's technically Scottish, I think, but like I can't hear his accent. I can't hear the Scottish in his thing as much as I.
You can. Yeah, you can.
I said I can.
Oh, okay. I was like, you can totally.
I'm saying it's not there. I said I can't hear it.
Adam says she's a victim of bad writing. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
The guy who wrote the earlier series, like Stephen Moffat, I don't know if he still writes for the show or not, but well, yeah, I know Peter Capaldi is Scottish. A lot of the actors are Scottish though. But Stephen Moffat wrote David Tennant and Matt Smith and the 9th Doctor. I can't remember his name. He wrote.
No one can remember his name.
It was Chris something.
It was Chris something. Yeah, that's what it was. Chris
Eccleston.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's not writing the show anymore. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He I don't think he was a particularly good person, but he was really good at writing the show. I'm conflicted about him.
Yeah, maybe like that.
Yeah, I think he stepped down not long after Matt Smith left. Like, he might have written some of Capaldi's episodes, but he didn't. I don't think he wrote all of them. But yeah, I really want to like the show still because I loved it when I was younger, and I still remember how much I loved it, but I just can't get back into it.
But now I'm old.
I'm old and jaded. I need something with a little more angst. A little more smut.
I was immediately about to say like Vampire Diaries.
That was a joke. I actually watched that when I was in high school originally, so you know.
Originally triggered.
Shut up. Capaldi is the best Doctor. I only watched 2 of his episodes. That was right around the time that he took over was when I stopped watching, but it wasn't because I didn't like him. It was just I started college, so I got busy.
When I've only seen clips of him, his version of the Doctor, and his version of the Doctor is a dick, and I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah. He seems cool.
He's like, "Why are you stupid?" It's common sense. Why are you stupid?
My favorite Doctor will forever be David Tennant. I like Matt.
He was the most fun.
It was a combination. He's the most funny. He was the goofiest, and he was also the. I don't want to say mean, But
Cinnamon roll. He was a cinnamon roll, but he was also, if you touch this fucking planet, I will kill you.
yeah. Also, him and Rose best ship.
Best ship.
That is my ride or die ship for anything.
I really like Capaldi because he's funny, but when he gets serious, he plays it really well. Yeah,
Capaldi reminds me a lot of David Tennant. Like the little bit that I've seen of his episodes. I mean, I'm sure they're different, but they seem similar.
Tennant's my second favorite. That's fair.
Yeah. Yep.
David Tennant is either up there or like basically up there. Like I haven't seen anyone that's like, oh no, he's horrible. No,
he's such a terrible actor.
Yeah, no one says that. My mom says something. My mom says something that really confused the whole rest of my family. She said that David Tennant looks old, and then all three, me, my cousin, and my aunt, looked at her and said, "What? What are you talking about?"
David Tennant is like, he's such a good actor. I know I was talking to you about this yesterday, but he plays a villain in Jessica Jones for a while, and like he's so good at playing villains. And I will die on the hill that he should have played a villain in the Marvel movies. Like, he would have been so good at it.
You know who I didn't give enough credit for?
Who?
The bad guy who plays the dude who plays the bad guy in Spider-Man Homecoming.
I don't even remember who the villain was. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, because that's how I felt about it the first time. Then I watched it the second time, and I was like, "Damn, he's pretty good."
Wait, are you talking about Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, it's definitely not him. I would have remembered him. I really didn't like his episode where he saved people on Mars because him defying the laws of time and getting all weird seemed really out of character to me. Don't remember that episode. Comment.
See, it's not really out of character. Like, it is, but it isn't. Because, like, his character's whole thing is, like, I'm going to protect the people that I care about no matter what the cost is. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I thought it was out of character, too, the first time I saw it. And then I was like, oh, okay, no, that kind of does make sense.
I'm going to say something that you said to me the other day, Abby, when you were talking about the Phoebe, what's her face?
Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah, I don't know what these do, but they do stuff. I know what Opacity does, but I don't know what Phil does really.
No. I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about the YouTuber.
Oh, well, still. My point stands. I don't really know what Phil does, but it's working.
Phoebe Bridgers is a singer. The person I was talking about is
I thought
a
she said.
designer.
I must have misread what you said then, because I thought you said Phoebe Bridgers did her own like graphic design stuff.
No. It was there's this girl on YouTube who. She's been, like, redesigning popular logos. Like, she did a redesign of, like, the Pepsi logo and the Starbucks logo and, like, the spicy Cheetos logo and some other stuff. And, she also has been doing, like, her own versions of tour posters for artists that she likes, and Phoebe Bridgers was one of them.
Wow. I think it might have been because, it was after Sigma Odd told him he was gonna die, so he was kind of panicking, and it still seemed weird to me.
I mean, I'd be panicking too.
Still don't remember the episode, so I can't comment on it.
It was one of the last Tenet ones. I remember the episode. Trying to figure out why I slept 11 hours last night. Like, there was no reason.
I told you as you was tired.
I don't know why. Like, I haven't done shit the last few days, and my body is like, sleep forever.
That doesn't... Unfortunately, that's just not how sleep works.
I know, it's annoying. I wish I was one of those people that could just sleep for like 8 hours, or sleep for like 6 hours and call it good. My dad is one of those people.
I mean, I am too, but I'm also always tired, so there's never
You're an insomniac. There is a difference.
No, I'm an insomniac, but I'm also a person that can sleep for 4 hours and be good after 4 hours.
Yeah, but that's not healthy.
No, it's not, but I can do it.
6 hours is healthy-ish. My dad is one of those people that like no matter what time he goes to bed, he will always get up when the sun comes up, and I'm like, imagine. I could
Um,
never.
the thing about sleep is that as long as you get 8 hours, you're good. The way you get 8 hours doesn't necessarily matter.
It kind. I
Because
mean, it does,
because
but it doesn't.
if you get 4 hours and 4 hours, that's still getting 8 hours, and your body's actually supposed to run that way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 6 is the minimum for healthy sleep.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you're gonna sleep a long amount of time, yes. But again, 4 hours and 4 hours is how your body's supposed to operate.
I ran a few days in college on 0 sleep, so I mean, you know,
Oh yeah,
you can run on anything, but
yeah. But in order to be healthy, yeah.
yeah, 7 and 8 is okay. It's not really that you're supposed to get 7 or 8. It's more like 7 to 8 is the average amount of sleep that most people get. So they tell you to get that. Some people sleep more and some people sleep less.
Yeah, you could be a dolphin or a bear. Do you remember when we did that test, Abby?
Yep.
Because that fucking video clowned you out so fucking hard.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
It was just really funny.
Well, and my like it doesn't help that I'm fucking anemic. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep more than the average person anyway. But I already sleep more than most people, so it's like.
I mean, I do not.
I only sleep 5 to 6 hours, but I don't think that's good for my age. I mean,
It's absolutely not good for your age.
technically it's not, but like if you sleep that much and you don't feel tired throughout the day, then like who cares?
I agree on that sentiment, but also it's not. It technically speaking is not good for you, but who really cares as long as you're getting everything done, right?
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Force yourself to sleep more? That's not really healthy either.
Yeah. All right, now I'm ad-libbing because I don't know where the lines were supposed to be, so now I gotta figure it out.
Well, I mean, drawing.
Yeah. This brush is actually too big, so let's take it down like 9. No, it's fine.
Started drawing I was drawing something on my iPad last night, and I saw somebody did an avatar for their YouTube channel, and they like overlaid it when they were talking about stuff, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, and I liked the style that they did it in, so I tried to do one too, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I'm like, I feel like I just changed my profile picture like a few months ago. I don't need to change it again, but I kind of do because I don't look like that anymore. So it's like,
you didn't know me in high school where I changed the wallpaper on my phone literally every day.
that's different though. Like you're the only one seeing your phone, so
No,
like, who cares?
but it was less of a, oh, I'm changing it right now because I'm feel different. It was more like a, when I changed the wallpaper on my phone, I changed everything about my phone so that it fits the wallpaper. So like
The
if I
aesthetic.
change, yeah, so if I changed
Yeah,
my phone, my screensaver to a Sonic the Hedgehog picture, I changed the background, I changed the home screen, I changed the lock screen, I changed my ringtone, and I changed my notification settings. So everything is Sonic the Hedgehog related.
that's what I do now. Like, if I change one wallpaper, like if I change the wallpaper on my phone,
You cut
then I
out.
have to change the lock screen too. If I
You,
change the wallpaper on my home screen, then I have to change it on my lock screen too. Like
yeah.
I can't live with them being
And the
staggered.
fucked part is that regardless of the fact that I changed it, I still have my phone on vibrate all the time. So it technically doesn't matter, but I still did it.
I don't change my ringtone because I don't have my ringtone on ever. Yeah, like I don't really have a theme with mine. I mean, I guess it's like retro 8-bit drawings. That's the theme. The rest of it is like it all depends on which screen of my phone you're on. Like, let's see, I have a widget that has avatar pictures on it. There's one for Hollow Knight, there's one for Undertale, and there's one for One Shot. So it just depends on which screen you're on. Oh, and then I have one for Steven Universe too. I always forget about that one. Because that one's like a slideshow, so it goes through them.
I haven't changed it in almost 2 years now. Yeah, now, even though I don't change my phone as much as I did in high school, I still change it pretty frequently.
I used to have a picture as my wallpaper. It was the wallpaper and the lock screen picture. But it was from one of the concerts I went to a few years ago. I think I had that on my phone for like a solid 2 years.
I don't need widgets on my home screen because I try to have it take as little space as possible. That's fair. The only real widget that I have on my phone is the weather widget in my Google widget.
I wasn't gonna use them, and then I was like, but
And then I got high.
but aesthetic. Plus, I like that I can like put pictures from the different fandoms and shows that I like. So I don't even know what the shortcuts widget does, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
I know it's a
I
thing.
agree with you.
I know it is a thing that you can use.
You know what the fucked up part about art is? And I said this earlier, but the fucked up part is that no one's gonna appreciate this art as much as people who are seeing it right now.
I mean, yeah, but that's
Because
how
this
a lot
is
of art
this is literally just the thumbnail.
That's how most art is, though.
Yeah, I know. It's still
Unless you
sad.
become, like, super duper famous.
Yeah, it's still fucking depressing. Ugh.
The scale for like how you
Oh, that felt good.
it runs the shortcuts you make in the shortcuts app. I mean, you could always just put it on a separate like screen at the end of everything. It doesn't have to be like in with the rest of your apps. You can just throw it on the end so you'll never actually see it. The thing is like with because we were just talking about how nobody's going to appreciate your art if you become famous, right? There's like a scale with it, and no matter how like okay, let's say you post this on YouTube, right, and you get like let's say you get like 1 million people who are like, wow, that's a great drawing. That even that 1 million people is nothing compared to like how many people have seen the Starry Night and know who made that painting. Like fucking everybody knows what that painting is.
Yeah,
They
even
all
if you
know
don't know what it's called, you've seen the painting.
Yeah, like I mean, like, yeah, you can get like online famous for stuff now, but that has nothing on like the kind of fame that people who are long dead get for like museum art, which is crazy to me. Like, it shouldn't be that way, but it is.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay. You probably can't even hear the background music, can you, Abby?
Well, I don't have the sound on your stream because
yeah.
then it echoes. Cause it's like the stream is on a delay, so then I'd be hearing you talk to me, and I would hear us talking on the stream. So
yeah, and that's confusing. So Van Gogh was never recognized for his artwork when he was alive, so maybe your art will be in a museum 100 years later. I hope not. Well, this shit is not good.
See, even if that is what happens, though, like, Van Gogh was he's so like world famous. Like literally everybody knows who he is. Like I can't even think of a single person who's alive right now or dead who's probably as famous as he is.
Yeah, it's like inherent old knowledge. You just know of Van Gogh.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Jesus.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. My point is, like, people who were alive after him, like, I don't think there's anybody who's probably as famous as he was. I mean, like, there are people here and there, like, maybe like JFK was famous because he got shot, so duh. I don't know. There are not a lot of people who get like that level of, what's the word I'm trying to think of? That there are not a lot of people who like hit that level of fame.
Yeah.
Except Miley Cyrus.
I just popped up my leg. Now I'm trying to fuck Miley Cyrus. I'm really glad I found this this lo-fi stream beats.
Yeah, yep.
Cause it's mad convenient.
Is it the same playlist that you showed me a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have. Do you remember when we used to hang out and work on homework, and I
you
would
just put on the lo-fi playlist or something?
Yeah, I have a whole playlist of lo-fi channels, and like some of them are live streams, but a lot of them are just like hour or 3 hour or 10 hour like words, like lo-fi compilations, and it's like I don't even know how many videos are on that list now, but it's a lot. I still use it though. It's great for background noise.
I think I've only heard of 2 Miley Cyrus songs. That makes sense.
I was not serious.
That makes sense considering how old you are. I think Kiryu is actually done. Yeah, I think Kiryu is done here. Wrecking Ball and one of the other new ones. Have you heard Party in the USA, aka the best one? The best Miley Cyrus song, Party in the USA.
Crazy.
It sounded like you said creepy. I know you said crazy, but it sounded like you said creepy.
You know what's crazy to me?
Party in the USA is indeed Miley Cyrus. Yes. What's crazy to
me? People who were 16 this year were born in 2005. Or people who will turn 16.
How was I supposed to know that? Because it says her name on the track?
Like, I don't know. Time is so fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't like, it's crazy to me that people who were born after 2000 are 18 now. I mean, or older, you know?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Like, it makes sense, like, my cousin Bree that I always talk to you about, she's like, let's see, she'll be 21, be driving, and then do something idiotic.
Big stupid.
Me and my cousin used to drive around just to get away from the annoying people.
And PA, you get a license to drive a golf cart. Well, that's good to know. I guess I'll just steal a golf cart.
Well, I don't think you do in general, but it was like the rules of the campground that you couldn't drive a golf cart without being 16, but nobody ever enforced it, so.
How's the image looking to you guys? I need a quick critique.
I think it looks good.
As in, like, no major glaring issues you seen?
No.
Cool. How about you, Adam? What you think? I gotta figure out. Looks good. I gotta figure out what to call, because I know I'm gonna call everybody who's in Discord the family, right? But I don't want to call chat family, but I also don't want to call them chat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be any help. Why am I getting pinged? Who are you? What do you want? I don't even know where I'm getting pinged. Oh, it was 2 different things.
Just call them chat. I mean, it feels so, like, not personal, you know? It's like how, Adam, you probably don't even watch Game Grumps, but Game Grumps call their fans lovelies. And then, like, did you sigh at me saying lovely?
No.
Oh.
It was the guy who came in your Discord yesterday.
Oh, is he? What's going on with that?
He was responding to what you said earlier.
No, I didn't get the notification for it. That's why I asked.
Do you have your notifications off?
No, it just doesn't do it when I have a call. I don't know why.
I mean,
because it did it for you.
I meant, do you have them off for your server specifically?
No.
Because you can do that.
No, I know. I don't.
I used to watch Game Grumps. I have never gotten into Game Grumps, and now I never will, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, that's not your fault, though.
I just don't. I can't.
That'll never be your fault.
A lot of people like them, but I will never be able to get into it. I will never be able to passionately care about their stuff.
And again, that is not my fault. I haven't
I don't
watched
think
them in a
it's
few
any-
years. I watched them, but like not as religiously as I did like in high school. Because in high school that was a good. They do let's plays, and I really like having let's plays as background music from to stuff that I'm doing personally. Like if I'm drawing or something. God damn it. If I'm doing let's play, or if I'm watching a let's play in the background, it's like I'm drawing or I'm playing playing video games or something. So I have something in the background, so it's not just like dead air. And they were really good for that. But the way that their style of content is now, I can't do it as much. So it's not that I don't like them. It's just I can't do what I used to do.
You kind of grew out of it.
I don't want to say grow out of it, but yeah, it's not the way I'd word it. But
are you a Star Wars fan, Antar?
I mean, that happened for everybody though. That happened for the people with prequels, and that happened for us recently. So
I like old Star Wars. I don't like the new trilogy, but I understand why people like it.
I haven't
problem
even.
is the first movie of the new trilogy is literally the same as the fourth movie. Like
Yeah, it's the exact
it
same.
has the same plot.
It's the same. It's literally the same.
So when I watched it, I was like, oh, no.
I mean, that was cool because they wanted. If they were gonna bring it back, they had to make something like a safe bet. So I get why they did it. So I wasn't really as mad at that. I was mad when the movie after that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. I haven't seen the last one. I've only seen the first two because
Yeah, I didn't see the last one either.
I saw the first one and I was like, this is a movie, and then I saw the second one and I was like, this is also a movie.
This is a movie that has some cool shots in it.
Watched.
The second one was like, this is a movie that has cool shots in it, and then I heard the third one was really bad, and so I never went out of my way to see it.
I saw there was like a meme going around when the second movie came out about the shots, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was joking about like how similar some of the shots were to another movie, but it was really funny. I'll probably watch the last one eventually because I know that my parents are planning on getting Disney Plus like sometime soon, so I'll probably just watch them all then because I want to rewatch the original two trilogies too. I'm not like a diehard Star Wars fan, but
I am, but for certain aspects of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Gavin is like a diehard Star Wars fan.
And by certain aspects of Star Wars, I mean every part that involves Darth Vader.
Gavin is like a diehard fan. Like he has watched all of the movies, he has seen all the spin-off shows, he plays all the games and reads all the comics. Like that kid lives and breathes Star Wars.
I recently watched them all in canonical order, but it was my first time watching them. That's a big commitment.
I'm planning on doing that with the Marvel movies.
I need to keep watching Lord of the Rings.
What?
I said I need to keep watching Lord of the Rings.
Is Lord of the Rings on Disney Plus?
No.
Your problem with Lord of the Rings is that you shouldn't have watched the fucking...
I didn't say I disliked it. I just said I disagree with you that I didn't need to watch the extended version of it. Because I don't. Yeah, I agree with you on that front. I didn't dislike Lord of the Rings. I just realized that nothing happened in that fucking movie.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even like the director's cut. It was long and there was no reason for it.
But I also watched The Mandalorian, which is really good. The Mandalorian is pretty decent. I haven't finished it though, and I probably won't.
I haven't seen it, but again, planning on watching that whenever we get around to getting Disney, which they said we were gonna do after the new year. So I don't fucking know. I'll bug them about it later. The good thing about that is that it comes with free Hulu, which has all the good anime on it.
Yeah.
So
you're right. You're right.
We had another dog before Ruby who, oh my god, he ate so much shit. Let me see. He ate a batch of cookies. He ate a batch of brownies. Like when I say ate, I mean like he ate the whole thing. He ate a bag of Hershey Kisses, like the foil and all.
Oh no.
He ate a box of crayons. he ate some shoelaces.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
What?
I can't put this right here. I have to do something first before I actually import this video file, because the way YouTube works is that they put the timestamp right here in the corner. So
Yeah,
I have to flip this whole picture.
He ate some frosted sugar cookies we made for Christmas one year, and it was red and green frosting. So when we came, we like left to the house to go do something, and when we came back, he had like red frosting all over himself, so it looked like he was bleeding, and we were like freaking out. And then we realized what it was. My mom was so pissed at him.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I bet he
He was so obnoxious. He was a great dog, but he was obnoxious. Ruby has eaten her fair share of dumb things too, but nothing nearly as bad as him. Like the first year we had Ruby, she chewed up like 2 pairs of earbuds of mine, and then she chewed up my favorite pair of shoelaces too, and I was mad about that.
For some reason, this looks incredibly wonky on the other way, but I'm just gonna ignore it and pretend I don't see it. You gotta pretend it's not there. And now I'm gonna throw this up there. Okay.
Microsoft, I know. You don't need to tell me. It's okay.
That I actually could use. Ew, flip it back. Yeah, yeah. See, it feels wrong, right? If it just feels wrong. You know what? Fuck it. It's just gonna get covered by the. It's just gonna get covered. How about that?
You could always just put it up a little bit higher.
I don't know where it's gonna show up on it because it doesn't have the exact dimensions for where it comes up on. Put the at the top right. I don't think that'll work though.
You can try. Just make it a little bit smaller. I don't think that looks bad.
You gotta think of it.
Like that. It might be a little small though.
Yeah. It's kind of small.
Alternatively, you could put it in the bottom right, but you'll need to put something behind it, like.
Well, I can't. Like, it's supposed to go in the bottom right, but the problem putting in the bottom right is because that's where the timestamp on YouTube goes.
I said bottom right. I meant bottom left.
Oh, that'll cover Kiryu's face though.
It'll just cover his chin.
Something that big in the foreground like that, though, I think it's kind of important to not do that. You know?
Okay, well, I'm out. That's all I got.
Yeah, which is why I flipped it the first time. We all agreed that looked fucking disgusting.
I didn't really think it looked any different. The reason you think it looks different is
because it's different.
Well, yes and no. When you're drawing, you're actually supposed to flip it every once in a while because then you see all the mistakes and that's how you fix them. So the reason you don't like it flipped is because you're seeing the things that you weren't seeing before.
As accurate as it is, it's way too late to fix that.
I
there are a lot of things that I could have done had I known that. Had I remembered that, because I didn't know that. I just forgot. If I was doing a physical drawing of it.
My point was, I don't think it really matters which way it's flipped because it looks basically the same to me. So if it's easier for you to flip it and put the logo down in the corner, then just do that.
Why must you hurt the Yakuza? Why must you do these things to me? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
When will you learn?
Abby is raw. Looks disgusting. Flipped. Yeah, fine. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, you know what? Who fucking cares if it's covered? It's fine. It works fine. It'll also be a playlist thumbnail, which won't have the time.
Well, now I'm not sure. Now you're making me question it.
No, not like K3, just Y3. Playlists do not have timestamps.
That's crazy. Both of them, like all of them, have timestamps.
I'm checking mine right now.
I'm always wrong. That's the theme of every stream. Abby is wrong. Nobody ever agrees with me. That's why Antar likes streaming with me, because he can always talk about how right he is.
They don't have, from what I'm saying, they don't have timestamps, but they do have a thing on the right side that says how many videos are in there.
Are you talking about like the thumbnail for playlists? Or are you talking about when you actually open up the playlist and look at all the videos in it?
I'm talking about the thumbnail for the playlist.
Okay. I was talking about when you open them up and look at the videos in it, because
then yeah, it's gonna be right there because it's a video. Then I'm talking about the video, the thumbnail for the video. So, in terms of which is what the purpose of this is, it's supposed to be the thumbnail for the video.
You said that wrong. You said that wrong, but I think I know what you mean.
What did I say?
You said the thumbnail for the video.
If it's in the, if you open it as a list of videos, it's gonna be the.
Okay, just do whatever you're gonna do. This is too complicated.
I'm explaining one side for the people who are mad confused. It's going to be it's gonna have a timestamp when you open the playlist as a list of videos, because then it's gonna be a video tag. But as a playlist thumbnail, it's not gonna have that on there.
Earlier you said the video thumbnail instead of the playlist thumbnail. That's why I got confused. I was like, no.
Okay, my bad. English is stupid, as I've said. Abby is wrong, and I can't speak English.
What else is new? Tell me something I don't know.
Tell me something I don't know. Do I wanna know? Radial. Please, thank you. I hate messing with the things.
Messing with the things. What?
I hate messing with the gradient tool because I don't get what works anymore.
Watch a video about it sometime.
Yeah, I will eventually. I just keep forgetting to because I don't think I'll ever use it, and then I do, and then I'm like, how do I do this?
Laptop, why do you go to sleep? Please stop.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. You're clearly just an amateur. That's technically not wrong. I technically am an amateur. Excuse me.
Unexcused.
Oh, well. I guess we're all just fucked, aren't we?
Language. That's funny.
Huh. That is very funny. Is indeed the funny. Yeah, no, that looks like shit. Never mind. Okay, cool. We're done with this. Did I already export it?
Think so. I didn't see you do it anyway.
I did. Yep, it's done.
Oh, well,
All
there you
right. Now we still have a lot of time left, so no cursing. uh, how long does that say for, Adam?
go. It doesn't. It just says no cursing.
Oh well.
At least I think it. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, it just says no cursing. Should probably put a timer on that.
Yeah, because that's not gonna happen.
For the rest of the stream.
Oh well, we were gonna play another. We were just gonna go play a game, but I guess we're not doing that now because there's no way that's happening. Sit to my cloud.
Which game are you gonna play?
The one that the schedule says we're gonna play.
It doesn't say that you're. It doesn't.
It says we're gonna play. This is the police.
It doesn't say that for me. It just has.
Get on
a
my
blank
schedule
on
on my
today.
on my thing.
That on Twitch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
No. It says it for me. Why not? Because there's no way I could continue the stream without cursing. Especially if I play a game, it's probably gonna frustrate me.
Oh, now it's on there. It doesn't say this is the police though. It just has the video from today. Like it has the art stuff on there. It doesn't say. It just has your videos on there. It doesn't say what games you're playing. I mean, it does for the other two, but like.
What?
Never mind.
That's
Never
really
mind.
dumb. That's dumb. Twitch is dumb. I know exact. I see nothing new. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Twitch is stupid. No, from now on, I'm never. No, we're not doing that anymore. Twitch is stupid. I'm
Mine
never
doesn't do
scheduling
that. I
anything.
don't know. Mine never did that. I don't know why it's doing that for you.
That's dumb. That's so stupid.
Did you really take a screenshot of your wallpaper and use that as your background?
No.
Never mind. That's the. I'm stupid.
I
Never
was
mind.
like-
We're
I
not
was
talking-
like-
We're not talking about it. We're
I
not
was
talking
like,
about it.
no.
We're not talking about it. Just do whatever. Do your thing. It's a game where you have little police dudes and you have them do things. I think the technical term for it is it's like a worker placement game. Because it is.
Okay, that's.
There you are. It was like you got real quiet.
I got quiet because I was looking at stuff, and then I saw Adam pop up late because you responded to him before I did.
Oh, weird.
So now I'm gonna refresh my version of the stream.
I have Rebel Cops. Yeah, I think it's literally the same game. It's just like a better. It's like a newer version of it.
Okay, now I actually need to get one because now I'm thirsty.
Me too.
So we're gonna take a quick
But
break.
I've had water.
So we'll be right back. Well, I will. Abby, you can keep talking if you want to, but I'll be right back.
I don't have anything super exciting to talk about.
All right, I return. I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, you here? He's not. Okay, cool.
Here, he's probably just doing something.
Okay, let me get
Why
everything.
am I tired?
Despite sleeping for God knows how long.
Felt pretty good when I woke up, but now I'm like starting to get tired again.
Yeah, that's how sleep works. Let's see if it does it with you.
Ooh,
It did.
hello?
It didn't do it.
Did
with
what?
you.
Did what?
For some reason, when I try it with Logan, try to screen share with Logan, it gives the whole entire, like OBS screen thing. So he's like watching like what I see on OBS, which is like my face and the overlays and everything, and that's weird. I don't know why.
I thought you weren't gonna screen share with me because my internet is being bad.
You don't have to watch it. My internet is pristine. So if it starts fucking you up, you don't have to watch it.
My internet is still going to struggle more. I'm just warning you, if it starts getting bad, that's why.
Yeah, my internet is pristine, but you don't have to watch the stream, luckily.
I know that, but I'm saying it's still gonna draw from my internet to load it on Discord.
I don't think, if you're not physically watching the thing, I don't think it does that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You're wrong. Did you die?
No, I'm doing stuff. I'm updating the stream.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
That is the perfect opening to this game.
One of these games, but I don't remember which one.
Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this. But in fact, it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control.
I don't think it's this
That's
one.
why I never invite my friends
which
here.
is made by the same people.
I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink.
That sounds like the most whack place in the universe.
Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners.
You're in a strip club.
The rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton
Did you know that strip clubs were originally called gentlemen's clubs?
Yes.
The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Yeah.
No idea how I got so barbaric.
Antar is a hedonist, confirmed.
I'm not a hedonist. I never will be a hedonist. No. I like the idea of hedonism, but no, it's not something that I personally could do. It's kind of loud, so I'm turning that down a little bit. Shut up.
No.
Oh no.
The logo is crumbling away.
Oh no, everybody can see my gamer tag. Wanting sex maniac. Can I look at these? I can't look at these. Okay. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request.
It really do be like that.
Yeah, but it didn't sound like didn't it sound like the engine turned over the first 2 times?
It did. It was just slow.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
No.
This is true.
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons...
That's not something as a police commissioner or chief or whatever you are to be saying. Oh, my dad told me if I close my eyes and pretend the problem isn't there, it'll just go away.
That's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
As you would be.
Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them.
Yeah.
And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go.
Do something like what? What do you mean do
I
something?
may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Oh, look, it's you.
Well, I got shot the last time I played this game, so I guess I am predictable.
I learned a long time ago how to
no.
drive away the swarming demons.
I'm
But
really
what do you
bad
do when they're
at
trying to
Rebel
rip your
Cops.
soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight.
I played this game my sophomore year of college, and when I played this game, the mafia was like, "Hey, you're gonna do this thing for us," and I was like, "No," and then they shot me. They even threw bricks in my window to try to be like, "Hey, do this thing for us. We're gonna scare you to do this thing for us," and I was like, and then I got shot.
And then I got high.
Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced Rubrick's resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? The mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running the Freeburg PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it'll be the department veteran. After the recent corporal corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Who cares? That's his business, not mine. Ask him yourself. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? No comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? No. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
The sound design on this is random.
Tomorrow. Don't let
Yeah.
anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Like, sometimes it's loud and
Especially Mr.
sometimes
Kendrick.
it's quiet.
Yeah.
I like that it's not just showing, like, cutscenes.
Do you like that it's like comic book style?
Yeah, it's cool.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
When did that phrase become a thing?
White socks, white shorts,
in a nutshell?
white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place.
Who was the...
Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
Do you remember in Beyond Two Souls, the dad character that was Willem Dafoe? Willem Dafoe. That's what I was trying to get to. Willem Dafoe. He reminds me of his outline reminds me of Willem Dafoe.
I was like, it's been so long since I've played this game, that no, I don't.
Oh, Willem Dafoe is what I was trying to get to.
I was hoping to catch you
Hi,
at
Adam.
the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough I won't be here at all.
That's fair.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any scheme.
I don't know. I haven't played Rebel Cops, but I'm going to assume yes.
180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension. One that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself.
Like turn-based movement and stuff like that? Kind of. This man just take my cigar? Bro.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with
Abby's
me.
still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just quiet.
I have a new assistant,
listening to
Troy
the
Starr.
dude.
If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
Well,
I'll do my best.
Mayor Rogers, I just want to let you know that you suck.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Man, I would immediately get another cigar and start smoking.
Honestly.
Okay. Adam, close your eyes.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Yeah. Jack Boyd on his resignation asked the mayor. People await a fresh look from the next police chief. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. Oh, that sucks to be them. And us, because they wouldn't be raised for us either.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together.
Oh no.
The only people eating here are ghosts.
I swear, man, when people portray high school in like TV shows, it's actually just adults projecting. Because high school is not like that.
The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Show me what you got. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments and shifts into every shift officer. Blah, 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 blah. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than the average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work. And a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after working each day and restore 1 point at... Oh my god. Okay. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess these things, but you should be able to draw your conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. Okay, so is this who I have? Yeah, okay, I guess this is who I have. Oh shit, am I gonna get demonetized? Oh god, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. We gotta make that call real quick. Hold on. Let me Google this
What
real
happened?
quick. It started playing actual music and I'm not trying to get DMCA'd.
Oh, okay.
Release on stream DMCA. Well, I don't see anything specific to this game, but also DMCA is kind of enacted pretty recently. So, yeah, that started playing actual music, and I'm not trying to get. I'm barely starting out. I'm not trying to get swatted down so quickly, you know.
Mhm. You could just turn down the music volume in the game.
Hold on. Yeah, you're right, but let me just... I'm trying to see if I can use the actual music I want to, you know. Will you get copyrighted if you use music from a game? Yes, you will. Yeah, okay. That's what we're gonna do, but allow me to... responding to calls is the bread and butter of the police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scene.
You still need to switch your stream.
I know. I'm because you don't want to play because it's still playing the music, which is why I'm not. I'm marking the map. The farther away the destination from the blah, blah, blah. I'm reading the thing out loud because oh god. Okay, there you go. Audio, music. Turn that page all the way off, and then I will turn my music back on, and then we're good. Okay, we should be good now then. Alright, we should be good now. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check out how many units you're allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat is. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they are accompanied by at least one other officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any information from the location of the crime scene to the presence, weapons, and so on. All this you can tell is seriously case, but a mission might look simple at first glance until it turns to a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Married couple excited for the convenience store. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Then don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking reading. And by reading, I mean reading out loud. It's a lot of reading. That's not what I wanted. Do I have anything else I want to care about? Not really. All right, stream's over. Have a nice day, y'all. Bye. You gonna say bye, Abby?
Good.
Bye.